Hey, this is Gallagher. Today I'm doing this P71 cop car. So the P71 is a Ford Crown Victoria, just government spec. A few differences, of course, these holes here are for the spotlights. There's one on either side. That's one easy indicator that this was a cop car, not a taxi or some other base model Panther platform, which is what these cars are called. The Crown Victoria, Grand Marquis, and Lincoln Town Car. They all essentially had the same setup, with the Lincoln Town Car of this generation having the most differences. Because in the Grand Marquis and the Crown Victoria, the dashes, I mean, everything was the same. The cop cars came with these great seats. They're actually fairly durable. They also have a stab-proof plate in the back there. I'm not sure if this one hauled too many criminals, though. It may have been like a detective's vehicle. One thing I'm going to look for here is signs of, yep, this vehicle did used to have a cage. So either way, with the base model and or P71 spec Crown Victorias, they all had this center trunk button because typically they're here. Sometimes there's two, one here and there. But on the standard civilian models, as well as the Grand Marquis and Town Cars, the trunk popper is right there. They also had these little lights here that were dual purpose. One side was normal light, the other side was like a red light, and the red light was supposed to be harder to detect while you're, say, sitting on the side of the road and doing paperwork. They also all came equipped with the 4.6 liter, somebody's taking apart something over there. Hey, a Roadrunner. Anyway, they all came with this 4.6 liter V8. It is a Ford modular engine. And the cop cars and the P71s, they had a slightly larger intake and throttle body, but other than that, all identical. If you see here, this intake has been recently replaced. That's because this is a common failure point for these cars. You can see this aluminum crossover pipe. With the first design, this was plastic too. But if you look down here, the intake continues just underneath of where the thermostat goes here. And over here as well, it's those areas that fail the most. But other than that, these are fantastically reliable cars. Parts are plentiful, both online and in junkyards like this. They're great cars. They really are. Plenty of power for their size. Not fast though per se, but plenty of power for how big they are. I love these cars. I currently drive a Lincoln Town Car Panther car. Thank you for watching. On to the next car.